And why is that? Well, some people see anti-racist groups not as fighting for the rights of ethnic minorities, but as threatening their own interests. So some white people see, okay, well, here's this group who claiming they want to give Black people more power. Well, that means they're going to take my power away. And that's quite common. Okay, so some people think that their culture is going to be eroded, that other minorities, Black people, they have their own culture. And if they get more power, then the white culture, whatever it is going to be impacted negatively by that. Obviously, we have a racialized backlash, so people who simply say that the answer to this is to not allow any more people into the country who do not represent their dominant white culture. And often what other politicians or sort of perhaps racist or populist movements do is they say Antifa or Black Lives Matter or these anti-racist groups, they're actually threatening our security. They're actually a threat. They are terrorists, or they're going to cause some sort of conflict that will hurt the police or the state or citizens or something. So trying to increase fear of anti-racism movements as extremists. And then how else might these movements lead to a backlash is that some people say that if these movements like the Black Lives Matter make identity, Black identity, a political tool, then other individuals might do the same, but in reverse. So they might say, they might increase, if they say, okay, you're defining yourself as Black, we are white, and there becomes this sort of collision between those. So again, it's a bit controversial because that's it's close to sort of blaming Black people for making a fuss or something. But some people would argue that focusing on identity in the way that some anti-racist movements do, rather than, for instance, focusing on class or the fact that lots of people are oppressed in lots of various different ways, somehow helps to provoke a racist backlash. It's not necessarily an argument that I agree with, but I'm trying to bring up as many arguments as are being made, and there are lots of them.